meditation, but the chat is there to let me know what's going on. What's your body doing? What are you sensing? What would you like to release? Like as we go further into the meditation, it's there. It's a mix of breath meditation, guided visuals, and symphony of possibility energy. So if you're watching the screen, you might see my hands moving. That's me doing energy work through you if you like to receive that. If I'm silent out of nowhere for a long period of time, the meditation is still going. So just relax into it, focus on your breathing. If your mind starts to wander, come back to your breath. I'll guide in visualization. So like go with where your body takes you, with your mind takes you, with the guidance. And then like I just said, the chat is there. So type away if weird tinglies come up or weird sensations in the body or random pains, or some people get really tense fingers and feet all of a sudden. Put them in there so I can address them and make these as tailored as possible to you. And as we slip into this meditation, I'm going to ask 2 questions. First question, what would you like to release today? Not what would you like to release, what are you going to be in action of releasing today? You can put it in the chat, you can just hold it in intention. Some things I wrote down today is fear, overthinking, worry, future thoughts, and any tightness I'm feeling in my chest. I'm going to be in the action of releasing. So just take a second and feel your body release and relax. If we are sitting, we are going to feel our sit bones ground through the floor gently. Send energy into the ground, letting the earth energy come up through your feet, through your sit bones, through your root chakra. Breathe into this energy of going down into the ground and up through your spinal cord. Let's take a few breaths here, feeling this energy flow. As you breathe in, you can imagine it being pulled up into you. And as you exhale, you can feel the energy release down into the ground. And then I want you to take your attention to the crown of your head. And I want you to tilt your head just slightly so that the top of your head is flat with the ceiling above you. If you're lying down, imagine this flatness being with like the wall behind you. Allow the back of your head to float gently up and back, while your face gently releases its tension forward. And then imagine a golden light coming down from the universe into the top of your head and flowing into your whole body. That warm golden light being drawn in with every breath. And then it shines out with the exhale. Just be here with this breath, with this visualization, with this golden energy. And if you could receive anything in the entire universe out of this session, what would it be? What would you like? What are you open to receiving now? We have that energy of coming up through the ground and down into the earth. And then we have this connection to source right from the universe, down through our crown, into our body. And I'd like you to take your back as if you have these massive wings, and I want you to spread them out into the space that you're in. Take up more space. Let it be with total ease that you take up your entire room with your energy. And as you start to feel yourself expand, I want you to soften your edges. Allow your body to become the energy that it is. Allow it to soften into the particles. And as you soften your edges and allow yourself to expand energetically even more out into your space, take up your whole house, your apartment building, your city, and allow yourself to expand as far as you'd like to go. Maybe today it's just to expand into your country. Maybe you want to go out into the universe. Wherever you are, notice the space. Notice how much space is between all the particles. Notice how much space is within the particles. You are space. Allow that energy of ease to come in here. Allow the energy of flow to start moving. Allow your body to release even more. Allow yourself to expand into the possibility. If you find you're bumping up to resistance, lower your barriers. Breathe in and expand out. Breathe in and expand out. Lower your barriers even more. And now allow everything that you do not need in this very moment to release. Allow it to come up, bubble up to the surface, and pop like bubbles in the sky. Little water molecules popping. Air bubbles coming up from an aqua tank and dissolving. In this space you be, Allow everything that you no longer need to be released. Allow the things tucked away at the back of the mind to start to follow a pathway to the light that you be, to come up. And as they come into the light, they're illuminated, received, acknowledged, thanked, loved upon, and released. Allow these thoughts from the back of our mind on a conveyor belt to come up and go without resistance. Allow them to release from your body. Take 3 very deep, luscious breaths. Breathe in, hold it, let it go. Breathe deeply in, feel yourself expand. When you get to your top, hold it for 2 counts. And then release through the mouth, exhale, let it all go. One more breath in, hold it, and let it go. We're going to go on a little pathway journey now. I want you to imagine yourself in a calming environment to you that may be a meadow, a riverbank, in the mountains, or just along a pathway. And we're going to walk along this path. We're walking in our future, but in the now. Allow yourself to walk gently along this path. Barriers completely down. Awareness turned up. And wherever you're resistant to opening up your awareness, I want you to let that resistance go now. As if dropping a coat or a t-shirt, maybe an item from your backpack. Just let it go. And let your awareness expand a little bit more. And as you walk along this path, I want you to feel the energy of ease flowing from the back of you forward. Allow this ease be anchored into your subconscious. It's clearing the way for you. You may see some small obstacles along your path, but you're able to move around them, go over them with total ease. Your awareness is there to guide you, and this ease energy is there to help you shift through everything. Now I want you to start to bring in the energy of joy and playfulness. and how that changes your walk and in your interactions with the space, the scenery, the animals, the plants around you. And with joy and playfulness comes this energy of contribution. How we are interacting, playing with, being in joy of these spaces and places and creatures around us, and how they contribute their energy to us, and in return we contribute energy to them. And notice this really bright, beautiful gold, but almost like, I want to say iridescent, like it's multicolored light at the end of this pathway you're walking to. And notice how your body starts to pulse the energy more intensely as it gets closer. Be in this energy of you expanding out, more energy coming into your life, into your body, into your world. More ease and awareness flowing through you. And when you're ready, I'd like you to step into that beautiful, warm, expansive, pure, loving, light energy. Step into it. Let yourself bask in it. Let your body receive everything that it requires. Let your mitochondria energize back up. Let your cells restructure, regenerate, rearrange if need be. Allow this energy to contribute to all your organs. Let your eyes get an upgrade. Let your stomach get an upgrade. Your liver receives. Your small, large intestine receive. Your spleen, your kidneys, your gallbladder. All your glands get a flushing and upgrade. Your sexual organs get an upgrade. Allow your fascia to receive the information required to recalibrate its structural pattern. And then just imagine here your body within the skin, within the fascia, within the structure of the bones, within the network of the nerves and the arteries and the veins, within the organs. You're going to allow all of that to expand out 360, giving all of these elements some space, and allow whatever needs to shift, move, rotate, drop, unstick, to happen. And then allow yourself to come back together again, anew, refreshed. I want you to imagine there's two magnets at the bottom of your feet. They're about 3-4 inches away from you. And you're going to imagine that there's blue jelly energy going through the top of your head, through your body. It's a faucet. It needs to run out. And as it runs from head out to feet, the little particles of energy, thoughts, feelings, emotions, other people's funny business, any energy, belief patterns that no longer serve you are going to get flushed out and attached to the magnet. The charge on the magnet is going to attract what we do not need to hold in our bodies anymore. So turn on the faucet. Let the blue healing energy flow through your body and out your feet. And if you find there's a resistance point somewhere in your body where the energy kind of gets a little stuck, take your attention to that area and start to create an energy ball around it. And notice how the blue energy can attach and break apart this resistance as if it's disintegrating, popping it, detaching all the structural patterns that hold it in place. Maybe you like exploding it or lighting it on fire, whatever visual feels most congruent with you. Allow that to happen in the energy ball, and then allow the particles to flush out the body and connect to the magnets and the blue energy in its path, flushing out until it's clear. As the energy starts to flow more easily and without resistance now, move the magnets about 2 feet away from your feet and allow the energy to increase its flow. Allow the 2 magnets to be taken now and be returned to the center of the universe, center of the earth, to be renewed, replenished, recycled. And notice the energy in the body flowing from their head to your feet. Ease up a bit. Breathe into this energy. Allow this to be a cellular light upgrade. Light being the light in which you be. Invitation to put your hands on your chest or allow me to contribute the energy of my hand on your chest. And you can either say to yourself, repeat in your head, I am love. I am light. I am receiving. I am open. I am connected to Source, to God, to the universe. I am whole. We're going to finish with 5 beautiful, juicy breaths, breathing into this relaxed state. Your breaths can be on your own. Gratitude for you being here. Gratitude for your body. Gratitude for the life that you are creating. Gratitude for all that you are receiving. Gratitude for your light and your being to be a light and a force of energy for the planet and the earth and the people and the universe. Slowly come on back to your body. Slowly find your edges again, knowing that they are malleable and just a figment of our imagination, but beautiful and whole as they be. Coming back to your space, you can slowly soften your eyes open now. if an invitation to come back to your screen here. And if you'd like to share your experience, you're welcome to do so. And if you're just relishing in the moment, that's okay. We'll hold the space for a few minutes here.